Welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and we are back for another episode of our You Only Live Once adventures in 7 Days to Die. Now, our goal right now is to go ahead and go after the supply drop, as well as the... I need to go and find a wheel. So those are on my list. I should have brought some. Let's swap these out because I forgot to bring ammunition for the rifle. So that's pretty much out of the equation for now. And as we see some cars, we're going to tear them apart for a hopeful chance at finding a wheel. Oh, somebody heard us. Well. Nope. Okay. There was a wolf over there, so we're going to avoid him. Alright, let's let me make sure my audio mixer's working. Okay, yep. Alright. Just realized that I didn't check that after all the other stuff that went on. Alright, let's see if we can get a wheel from this busted up car. Okay. Nope. Continuing on. Well, that wasn't really all that useful. Damn it. Okay. Come on, I need a wheel. Take it just in case. Alright. We need to go up this way anyway, so let's go ahead and bypass these and not engage with them. Okay. There's one wheel. Alright, let's go. Let's go get the airdrop. She spotted me. Range really is the best bonus for using these spears. Okay. Let's keep going. Get the airdrop, go and sell what we can, and get back to base. It's right over here. Looks like. Get lost, you tubby bastard. It's right there. Okay. Oh, he's kind of guarding it. Okay. Yeah, you keep going that way. Take it all. And let's head for the trader. Some coal there. Gonna need that at some point. Another zombie up the hill. The only thing I can say that I don't like is that with metal arrows, you should be able to recover the arrowheads. And that does... Oh, shit. Here he comes. puppy. Still didn't bring my knife. Okay. Let's move this down there. What can we get rid of that I don't need? Well, it's gonna have to be arrowheads. So okay, well. Time to get back to work. Reload that thing. So we are super. Let's eat. That'll help lighten our load a little bit for one. And it'll get us back some stamina. Alright. I'll sell a little bit off to this guy, and then we'll get back to base. The stone should have finished cooking up by now. And that should give us at least something to work with.
We sell only the best merchandise.
Mm-hmm. So you say. Okay. Sell that. You don't want to buy that. Sell that because I don't need it. I got a bunch of these, so we'll sell those as well. So I can always get some more. Mechanical parts I'll keep. Not on your life. Alright, we'll sell the oil, because I don't currently have a use for it. Alright. You have anything worthwhile? Two rifle parts. I already have a BDU top. So basically nothing. Alright.
I thank you, kind.
Yeah, you can thank the back of my fist, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna keep on keeping on here. We got one wheel, and we can find another one, or maybe make one. We'll have to see. But we're also on the hunt for all the things we need in order to make a chemistry station as well. But those are all falling in as coming in behind our plan to build our base. So now the Horde base will be designed to be not cheaty. You know, we're going to make sure that this is a base that we can defend over the long term, and that it will promote the zombies to do what we want them to do. All right, which is go through a layered defense that we can fight them through all the way. So part of it's going to be like the opening portions will be ranged defense, where we'll have the opportunity to attack them with ranged weapons or long range weapons like spears and stuff. And then we will have areas where we'll be able to fight them with more traditional short range weapons as they get into the interior of the base. So I plan for this to be sort of a at least in the interim time frame, it's going to be a long-term base for just dragging out the whole process of a defense, where they just they have to go through a lot to get through to us. Now, I don't know when demolition zombies or the spitting zombies show up. I'm a little bit worried about that. Someone tells me that they're called cops or whatever, but they just look like fat dudes that spit at you as far as I know. But that does worry me. So, you know, I mean, I don't know when we're going to be facing that down, and that could be potentially a serious threat to us as we prepare for an ongoing fight. But I first have to get enough raw materials started here in order for us to have even a remote chance of fighting our way through this. Okay. Yeah, let's check the status here. Still dissolving all of this stone here. But we can at least start crafting back some of it in large quantities. The amount that I've given is still not going to be enough to make all of the material that I need, but we'll take that as it comes here, because there's really not much else I can do with that. Electric timer relay. Okay, so I already have that one, so that needs to go in the pile of crap to sell. Drop that off, and that off, and that off. Alright, she's gonna be a pain in the butt here. That wandering horde is still around. Uh-oh, somebody else... Oh, no, somebody else just died. Alright, so they just randomly die sometimes. Good to know. Let's go ahead and pick up all of our turrets, because they're not doing us any good. Sitting there with no ammo. And I plan to use those as part of my defense strategy for the newer base. So we're gonna work around that. Okay. So let's go ahead and start getting these things put together by getting this thing working on the first 1,000 chunks of cement. Now we can put that back and put that back. This is going to be an expensively long period of time of just grinding through materials. And I need to go and get my pickaxe. Let's see here. No, we'll see. Let's go ahead and swap these two out for now, because I need to get to work on stone. And that means going out to that thing. As much as I hate to admit it, these big chunks of stone are very useful. Plus, I need to spend a little bit of time away from my base, because all the activity is drawing my heat level, my attention from the zombies, up to an unhealthy level. Alright, we got another skill point. Start recovering our stamina here. Okay. I think I should probably put in a skill into a melee weapon. And I'm starting to think that the best choice is probably going to be something that does a substantial amount of damage up front. And or has the ability to like ragdoll the enemies quite a bit. So I'm thinking that it might be the Skull Crusher. That might be the end of the day good pick here. You know, because like Pummel Pete, 70% chance for power attack to knock a foe back. 30% chance to knock down enemies with a okay, so that's 20% more damage. Attacks do 80% more damage to stun enemies, and have a 70% chance for power attacks to knock foes back down. And I already have a specialty club. Let's see here. Quality 3 fair sledgehammers. I kind of think the sledgehammers might be the way to go. I don't know. I think that I do need to do this one though, because reduction in stamina usage is very good. So I'll have to go take stock of what melee weapons I have, so that I can figure that out. And somebody's at the door. Let's see what we got here. Bear with me here. Oh, delivery guy. Alright, family already brought it in. Good to know. Alright. So where are we with our stone here? Alright. So we're continuing to just cleave through this while we try to get enough stone to make all of the frickin' wet cement that we need. Alright, she hasn't spotted me yet, so let's give her a little dose of the good news. That's right, lose the legs, sweetie. Alright. That's got me clear for the most part right now. So what I'm hoping for is that, because I'm going to try and build this base to be really robust, I'm hoping that it will actually be able to serve as a long-term base as well as just a Horde Night base. Because while I know that the initial hordes are going to be very dangerous and devastating, I want to kind of channel them into a path that I can control. And I have, I've read information regarding, how the AI works and everything else, so I have an idea about how to do it. Because basically the understanding that I have is that the AI will take the shortest route that it can find to you. And so if I make it so that the shortest route, or the fastest route to me, is through a gauntlet of indirect attacks, and then through a gauntlet where they have to let me basically take shots at them while they can't return the favor, or where they're focusing their efforts in another direction, then that might be what we use. Gonna have to get another level of iron gut to just start reducing, because all this exertion is showing me that the first thing of iron gut helped me through the first part, but now I need to start reducing my expenditure even more. Alright, we're up to almost 2,000. Alright, time to take this guy on. Ooh, right in the belly button. Right in the giblets. Not shot. Alright. Eat it, you filthy animal. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Okay. We're getting through the day. We're getting everything in line. And I really want to mine over there just for how much material is over there. Like, that looks like iron. That looks like everything. Like, I should put down like a mine shaft or something there just for the joy of getting whatever's underneath the ground there. Take a breath. Why do I keep hitting I? Use that. Scrap that. Alright. Got another 2,000. So let's go put that in the kiln and burn that down. So that we can try and make some more of the blocks that we need. Dump both of those in there. That'll give us another like 10,000 stone to throw into the mix here. Let's see how you're doing. Alright, you're still chugging away at that. So just the overall time that this is going to take is ridiculous. But we're going to do it, because at the end of the day, I think if we can survive through, I mean, like, this might put us really close to the the horde at the end of all of this, and that might be just as bad. Now, the other option is that I could conceivably do flakestone and cobblestone to start with, build the thing, and upgrade it. I don't know how much concrete, though, that would take. So I worry that it might be a worse choice. Like, isn't there a cobblestone block that you can make in here? Or is it in here? That's asphalt. And that's not a shapeable, that's just a flat material. So that's stone. That doesn't do us any good either. Gravel. Again, nothing worth doing. Man, we are going to be crafting at this for forever. I swear. Okay. Alright, so this is going to take the better part of the rest of my life. Might as well throw some more wood on the fire here. Might as well craft those. Alright. We got both of these. That's at least an improvement. I do have one wheel, and now I need to get another one. So, not perfect. Nothing's perfect. Okay, wheel. I can craft a wheel. Do I have all of those things? Oil. Not enough coal, so I need more coal. I have acid. Polymers and iron. Okay, so I just need to find some more coal. Let's go do that now, and we can craft our other wheel, and then we can start getting around with a little more style. And the question is, where have I seen coal already? I saw some back here. But didn't I see some in here as well? Like, I legitimately can't remember now when it's, like, absolutely important. Now it's like the one thing that I can't remember. Let's look at the map here. I could swear I've only raided in these areas, so I can't have been too far from just around here. There has to be some coal in the area that I've seen, because I know that I've raided around and I've found at least one freestanding thing of coal, but I ignored it because I couldn't make use of it at the time. Alright, I can at least use what's here. Alright. Okay. I've got enough, but let's get some to spare. Because we'll need some for firearms anyway, for more bullets. So I'm fairly certain there's more around here. There we go. Okay, so this stuff seems to have reset as well. No. Ouch. By the way, is there a way for me to pick this up here? No. Okay. Let's sneak around this side and ditch that dude. Alright, we've gone ahead and gotten through. We will leave that guy to his own fate. That's good enough to get us what we need. I am going to need a larger supply of coal, but I think I'm going to have to do like an actual like subterranean mine and just shoot for an area that I know has like steel and coal, iron and coal and stuff. Because I think that's going to be my only real hope. Okay, so iron, plastics. What else am I missing? Oil. Okay. Let's craft one of those. Oh. And now that that is done, we can put all of this stuff away. That can go there. All right. All right, so we have enough now to go ahead and make some more cement. Let's see here. Okay, 166. That should make that 1,000. So I can do another batch of 1,000 in here, which we are still chugging through very happily. We're getting down to brass tacks here on all of this as we prepare for yet another all kinds of fun. Okay, so I said I was going to take stock of my melee weapons. So let's see what we have. We have a level 2 reinforced club, which I could then upgrade to level 4. And that does 20 per hit and 37 for power attack. And this does... wait, hold on. And that costs 16 stamina. These, which I could upgrade, 31 and 70 and 27. So about 50% more for about 50% more damage. So, and then if I upgraded this to level 3, I think we're going to take the heavy hitter just because of the fact that it is the optimal choice at this point. That's going to be the one that works for us. So let's go ahead and bring up our skills. And we're going to put Skull Crusher on the block here as our big heavy melee weapon. So we're going to set aside the spear. Oops, you're not the box I'm looking for. We're going to set that spear aside. We're going to scrap this guy here. See what that gives us back here. That's just going to give us back a bunch of metal. So, weapons-wise, that will grant us the Iron Sledgehammer. God, I want the compound bow. Whew. Yes, I want that. And I want the Marksman's Rifle and the M60 and just all the fun stuff. Steel Sledgehammer would be nice, but I have to take the iron one instead. Okay, so the Iron Sledgehammer, gonna take a lot of forged iron, but we're definitely getting plenty back. But I can't do anything with it right now, so we're kind of SOL. Okay, so okay, that was weird why it wasn't letting me do a full set, but that's okay. Alright, so there has been a lot of work going on here. Alright, let's take that out of there. Drop that there. Alright, so we're into the nighttime now. The nighttime is the right time. The nighttime is the right time. Okay. Put these back as we keep working on the concrete. So if we have enough to make 600 of these blocks, then we will be in a really good place. That will give us just a ton of stuff that we can do. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's pick those up, pick our other wheel up, and construct for ourselves a bicycle. Oh, we need to grab mechanical parts. There we go. One bicycle. We have transport. Now we can get around in something remotely approaching dork style. Boy, this thing does take forever. I definitely think once we get a better base established than this little tiny outpost, we are definitely going to have to set up a new base. Put another 100 of those down. Set up multiples of the various different crafting stations so that we can do large amounts of crafting, because obviously this is just not tenable. Ideally, what I want to have is the gauntlet on the bottom level with supports on the outer edges and throughout the upper layers that support the structure without it being compromised and without compromising my ability to move around. But along with those, have the ability for me to lay down, an upper level beyond that, which is above the so even if the zombies compromise the first layer and get up to the second layer, they won't be able to get up to the third layer, and they won't know how to knock the whole thing down because it'll be spread out. And hopefully that will allow me to retain the strength of the building so that they don't blow it up. That's the hope. Since I've never really had a had a lot of experience with this, especially with the more dangerous zombies that are supposed to show up. I think that I'm going to need a lot of trial and error in this process, and that's the thing that makes this very interesting for me, but at the same time very, very scary. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take that out, toss that in here. So we almost have enough to make another go here. Alright. Alright, so first 1,000 is done. So that's 100 right there. And it's just going to keep going. That's going to keep going as well. I mean, I don't think we're actually going to reach our target goal. I think we're probably not even going to get started until probably day 4. And these episodes are probably going to be some of the most boring crap that we've done. But we have a bike, so we can get around a little bit faster. We've got better fuel for our forge here, so I can kind of stop wasting a lot of my effort. I got a little bit more for bullets here, so that's always good. And we can, we still got a ton of stuff to sell too. So there's all that. So there is quite a bit for us to get done here. Until next time, I'm Wrath. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see. Now, don't forget, I'm recording this episode and the last episode were recorded on the 22nd of April. 23rd, Chimera Force comes out, and I will be recording on that. And I may do like an initial live stream on it as well. So keep an eye out for that for, I think that's Thursday. Is that Thursday? Let's see, calendar. Yeah, for Thursday, keep an eye out for that. And we will probably have a bunch of videos going into the weekend for Chimera Force. So watch for that. And until next time, I'm Wrath, and I will catch you on the flip side.